Hi, I'm Zambies, and I failed. This is not the video I wanted to make, but I think it's one that should be made anyway. I am in the process of preparing for Adepticon. Not only am I trying to finish my Golden Demon and Resin Beast entries, but I'm also teaching 2 demo classes. On top of that, I juggle being a full-time content creator with being a mom of 2. I've put a lot of stress on myself to get things done, and time has not been my friend. So while I talk about how I failed, I'm also going to work on some of my entry pieces. I had a video planned to be released last week. I filmed everything, recorded the voiceovers, and was in the process of editing it when I scrapped the whole thing. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. I really wasn't happy with it. I was creating this video based on a request, and my heart just wasn't in it. I think that really showed. I didn't want to put something out there for the sake of having content. I know I'm just beginning my YouTube journey, and there are going to be bumps along the way. It's definitely a discouraging moment, but I wanted to be real and share it with you. To be honest, YouTube has been a harder transition for me than I thought. There's this mental block I've been working to overcome. I didn't plan on just making tutorials, but focusing on fun projects and experiments. The feedback from my tutorials have been really uplifting though, and I'm happy people are enjoying them. It makes me want to make more. But it hasn't been easy for me, and I've been really overthinking it a lot. Things flow more naturally for me when streaming on Twitch. Even though I'm giving painting demonstrations, I have the back and forth banter with the community that really gives me energy and brings out my personality. I'm comfortable living in the moment there. When it comes to sitting alone, having the camera on, staring at this faceless lens and talking into the abyss, it creates this disconnect for me. It's the rehearsal of the script that makes me feel, well, less me. When I'm live streaming, there's no editing. I say things wrong, I get my words mixed up. I'm dyslexic and neurodivergent. But I've accepted the silly things that come out of my mouth. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm awkward, so I just wave. Hi!
Mum, have you been bitten?
I'm wacky waving, arm flailing, inflatable
Oh, okay.
Bambies? My brain just broke.
No,
What does it go?
okay.
Wacky waving, inflatable, arm flailing tube man. There we go. I'm wacky waving and arm flailing inflatable tube Zambies. Dang it. Okay. Video editing has made me feel like I need to be more perfect in the way I present things. And I think that is where I have made another mistake. So what did I learn from this? Failure is not ideal, but it is always a learning experience. And I got a valuable lesson. Definitely in time management. But also, I should not have tried to push through with this video that I knew I was struggling with. I should have trusted my gut. I would have had more time to start over instead of wasting time continuing on with something I wasn't happy with. I was being stubborn. Even though I'm disappointed that I didn't finish the video, I know I would have been even more disappointed putting something out there I didn't like. I don't ever want to tell people to give up. Quitting is not the answer. But sometimes it is. It is okay to hit pause and recenter yourself. It can hurt when you put a lot of effort into something and it didn't turn out like you planned, like trying to learn a new technique or your paint job that seemed like a better idea in your head. But knowing your limits and when to walk away and start again is a good thing. You save yourself time, energy, and some mental health. If you are struggling with a project or a paint job and your heart isn't in it, it's time to do something else. Come back to it when you're ready, whether that is 5 minutes or 5 years. It's only paint and you can paint over it. I can make another video, even with the same idea, but better. When setbacks like this happen, it's easy to get discouraged. Allow yourself time to process, but also don't let that feeling stop you from trying again in the future. So where do I go from here? Well, I'm not giving up on YouTube. But I do have to rethink how I approach making videos. How can I make content both people and myself enjoy? Also, while feeling more comfortable doing so. It may take time for me to figure it out, but slowly I know I'll get there, one step at a time, reminding myself it's okay to fail along the way. Thanks for watching. And I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes. Be brave enough to suck at something new.